called the Mandolin. And I'll talk a little bit about myself. I'm a former instructor. I play guitar approximately about 45 years. And this is quite a unique pick. This pick does have its advantages with the sweep picking technique. It comes off the string. With the economy technique, it also works great. And also, this is a great therapeutic pick for people with arthritis. Like myself, I've had arthritis for about maybe tendonitis for about 3 or 4 years now. And I got this pick from Bill probably maybe about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Really been playing it a lot, and your hand is really relaxed. And also, I feel with the tendonitis, if you're like this, you're just asking for all kind of tendonitis trouble right in here, because that's what I'm dealing with. But with the wrist like that, the wrist and the forearm are perfectly straight, right in this area. And Bill has a unique grip on the pick. You hardly ever have to put any pressure on the pick at all to hold it. You know, I mean, you're really relaxed with the pick. Anybody sees a pick 2 millimeters, 3 millimeters, or on up, they think, oh man, I'm breaking strings left and right, I'm going to be going out of tune. Well, the purpose of a heavy pick, also with the tendonitis, that's the reason I went to a heavy pick. Because a guy once told me, he said, try it, you might try it, because with the pick, as you're hitting the string with a heavier pick, you don't have to wait on that pick to return like you would a medium or thin. Because as you pick, it's real subtle again. Like I say, as you hit that note, it's exact, it's right there. You don't have that sudden bending of the pick with the lighter pick. It's just right there. And then, like I say, with Bill's pick also, with the bevel, the pick might come out about, I'm going to guess, maybe 3 millimeters thick. But with the bevels, at the tip where the string, where the pick hits the string, it tapers down to about a 1 millimeter, about the thickness of a heavy gauge, between a heavy and a medium gauge pick. And so you don't have that full 3 millimeters or the heavy thickness of the pick digging into the string. Which is a big plus, and plus any heavy pick, you don't have to grip as much. Especially with this pick, with the grip there, I mean, all you're doing is basically holding the pick. You're not forcing, driving it into the string. You get this contact right there. Especially with the material. I'm not sure what the material is that Bill used, but it doesn't wear. I've used the thing for 2 weeks now, and there's no wear on it, period. And it tends to, when you grip, your fingers warm up. It's not a sticky, it's hard to explain, but it's not a sticky feel, but as you can see right there, I mean, that helps with the grip. And I used to, on standard picks, take a pocket knife and score with an X. And this is just 10 times better than that. And another advantage of the pick, I think, is with the two-handed tapping technique that's used nowadays. If you're the pick's at this angle, just come straight up, because, like I say again, if your wrist is angled like this, it's a little subtle thing, but if your wrist is angled, you have to come up, turn the wrist like that, come up and do your, versus the pick is just at this proper angle like this, come straight up, straight back, there's no turning of the wrist. The pick practically has an EQ pedal built right into it, because you get for the flat on, get a mellower sound. As you slowly rotate the pick, you really feel it. The thing is, you can get that thing almost sideways. I mean, and it's not going to catch on the string, get caught up or anything. Right there, I'm almost sideways with that. Like I said, it's just a great all-around pick. These picks can be purchased at Bach Rock Music in Greenville, Ohio. Another great thing about this pick is, with modern day techniques, especially with the two-handed tapping, this is a real subtle thing, but man, you're on stage. I used to do this a lot, drop my pick. I mean, playing the rhythm. Right here, there goes the pick flying out of my hand. Well, because I'm tapping my middle finger, but you're fumbling around, your wrist is at this angle back here. Come around like this, do your thing. Come back, wrist it back like this. With this pick, you just play along. Straight up, straight back. So like I say, you're picking normal. Straight up. Straight back. There's no movement doing this stuff. And also, if you're like the metal guys, straight, you know. Right back to it. Okay, another great thing about this pick, like I said, I showed you some of the metal techniques and the high gain stuff. This pick works great with the country and the jazz stuff too. My opinion is, when you're back with the pick angle somewhat like this, everything's like hidden. Your two fingers for hybrid picking are hidden behind the pick. It's pretty much a feel thing. But my opinion, with the angle you hold on this pick and with the bevel, everything's out here. Your fingers are out there with the pick, you can see what you're doing, and it just feels more comfortable, just like with the hybrid picking. With the jazz, what's nice about this pick is, like I said, you get the angles for the single string stuff, but you can bring the pick back to a normal, and you get a really mellow sound for the chords. I mean, you got everything right up there where you can see what you're doing. It just seems a lot more relaxed to me.